Hold on. You got to fix it. Okay. All right, greetings. Okay. We're live. I got to put the names in the chat. Give me a second. So happy new calendar year, y'all, to everyone. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's good. So, all right. So we're live. I hope everybody can see. I'll get my shells out the way. Okay. So, how has everybody's New Year's been? Did y'all do anything fun? Anything nice? Did y'all relax? Hey sis, hey Tawanda, how are you? Greetings, greetings. Greetings, healing souls, greetings, greetings. All right, so yeah, we do have a list here. Let me put the names I do have so far. If anyone would like to secure a spot on the list tonight, all of the information is in the description. I do have a mini love read list of readings for everybody. So whether you're single, you're in a situation, you just broke up, you want to get some self love messages, what have you, there's something for everybody. PayPal only. These readings are non refundable. So make sure that you know where you're sending your money, that you're completely sound with where you're sending your money. Um, yeah. Okay. No sugar coated readings. Okay. We're going to keep it straight with respect. We're going to be nice. We're going to be kind. Hey, Christina. How are you, sis? Hey, Tori, sis. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, everybody. All right. My cards are all over the place. So, I put the names of the ladies that I have on the list so far. So, like I said, if you're interested, you want to get you your first mini love reading for the year, you guys can choose a topic. I do have mix and match combos available. Just check out the description. PayPal, Cash App only, no super chats, no other forms of payment. Make sure you guys at least leave the number of the topic or numbers of the readings that you're getting. I do have a how do they feel spread as well. So just make sure you guys read everything carefully and thoroughly. All right. If you have a name or at least the person's initials, I will never share the person's name on the live. That will stay confidential between you and me. If you yourself would like to remain anonymous or go by your YouTube username, a nickname, initials, just let me know because I will have timestamps available at the end of the live next to your name that you give me. So once this live is over, you can watch the playback. Make sure you guys like this video as well. Show some love. That would greatly appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, we're all covered. We're divinely covered and protected in all spaces and timelines. May our divine team, our angels and ancestors be present with us to have our best will and intentions. Amen. Ashe. So it is. Hey, hey, sis. How are you, Yaminah? How you doing? Happy New Year's or happy new calendar year to y'all. All right, new month. Let's get it started right. Okay. So, Breyonna, Anonymous F, Christina, and Erica is who I have so far. If anyone's interested, the list is still open. Okay. All right. So, Brianna, let's get your timestamp and your topics of, let's see, 12 and 14 is your topic. Okay. Timestamp 4:15. Okay. 12 and 14. So, what spirit wants you to focus on before love arrives, and timing and insights around new love. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll check it. Yamina, I'll check it in a second. Okay. Okay. Can I? The question is not on your topic. Yeah, that's fine. Yamina, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, no problem. Let's tap in, Miss Brianna. What does your divine team want you to focus on? Brianna's divine team, her angels, her ancestors, source God, her highest self. What's best will and intentions for her? What should she focus on before love arrives? What is it you want her to focus on before love arrives? Mirror work is coming through, and like I don't get this has been coming up of quite a bit in readings, but like not literal mirror magic or mirror like like sitting in a mirror, looking at yourself, sitting in love, like not mirror work, but like mirror is like reflection work, inner reflection work. Your ancestors overflow in flowers. Okay, overflow can also represent like gratitude. I feel. Um, Root work with the flowers card, it's like also nurturing yourself. The ancestors can also represent like clearing some generational traumas, like getting to the if you've been doing this already, it's not discounting what you've already done or that you're not doing enough, but it's like continue to focus on that. Yeah. And then you have bondage, which is the devil in this deck, defeat, 10 of swords, and happiness, which is the sun in this deck. Bottom of the deck is departure, which is the 6 of swords. So before love arrives, yeah, this is important. Like the devil card is also ruled by Saturn. Saturn deals with like karmic energy, deals with time, so like dealing with past timelines. um Whatever you feel like is keeping you stuck, and it may not seem like it's interconnected with love and romance or partnerships or past love experiences, but it could be, things such as like your childhood image. And you see how um instead of it being like a man and a woman, it almost looks like the same person, like the same woman in bondage. So this could represent like your past self. This could represent an aspect of yourself that no longer exists. And again, Saturn energy, Saturn energy deals with time and karma. We're thinking about timelines. Um, yeah, this is shadow work energy for sure. Defeat, the shadow work could be around also too, like things that didn't work out, um, things that kind of like you wanted to work out, but maybe they came to a close, came to an end, or no matter how far you try to pursue, something didn't. Um, yeah, that's fine. Hey, how are you, sis? Paulus, how are you, sis? Yeah, that's fine. Um, yeah, so any energy of feeling defeated, something not working out, past betrayals, cheating, things like that. These are timelines that spirit wants you to work through, and there's something interconnected to generational things. It's like it could have been a pattern that you've seen in your family, or like a parent, something that you don't want to repeat, something that you don't want to carry and pass down to your children, their children. It's like this is the deeper roots. And then the flowers is interesting because you also have the sun and has these beautiful sunflowers here. So maybe working with sunflower, this could represent something about an essence or energy that spirit wants you to tap into. Sunflowers usually for me remind me of the solar plexus. They're also beautiful for celebrations and like newness, renewal, joy, friendship. That's what I think of when I see sunflowers. So this is a way to treat yourself. You are, your best friend. You are your biggest cheerleader, or you should, pour into yourself in that way. There's something about um you focusing on the shadow so that you get to the light part, and not in a sense of like overextending yourself or looking at it as like this heavy chore, although like dealing with some tough stuff is not always easy. And I don't feel like it has to be this long drawn out process, but it is something that spirit is saying like is right here on the surface. It's like it's come up. It's not in the depths anymore. It's right here. It's washed up on land out of shore. So it's not like deep in the emotions anymore. Now it's reached this place to the from the subconscious to the conscious, if that makes sense. Um it's in the past. These are energies that you've outdated. Yeah. Nostalgia, Six of Cups is past energy. Doesn't exist anymore. It's not there anymore. Okay. All right, so that's what I'm getting as far as like what to focus on right now. New love energies, new love insights. I'm gonna use a different oracle deck for this. I'm actually gonna use this love deck right here. But let's start with the tarot first. New love insights. Greetings, hello. How are you? All right, so let's see. New love energy, spirit, any insights into that for Breyonna? What do you want her to know? I don't know why I'm hearing this LL Cool J song with Total. I can't remember the name of the title of the song, but basically it's like Who Do You Love? I don't know if that's the name of the song. It seems like it's something else. The title of the song is not Who Do You Love, but that's what they say in the song. LL Cool J and Total. I love that song though. It's a fire song. I don't know if that has to do with anything, but let's see what spirit wants you to know. Creation, Empress energy, temperance, intuition. Damn, you got all majors. What's going on? Okay, so powerful energy. Okay, so Empress, Temperance, High Priestess energy, new love energy. Let's see, because this is given almost like, oh man, okay, it's not a bad thing, and it's so funny because I literally just had this conversation with a friend. Like we just literally just talked about how sometimes like when we ask about love or the expectation of like what's going on in our love lives and stuff, especially the new year energy, like we want to know, okay, what's going on in the year right now. And this is not doesn't mean that it has to be the entire experience, but it's definitely the theme, regardless if you're dating or you're not dating, or when you're dating, or when there's a season of maybe stillness, or if someone special comes in or not. This energy is the theme. This is the energy that is the foundation, that should never leave you. This has everything to do with like self-focus, but self-focus in the sense of what is it that I wish to create, what type of relationship is for me, and why, where it comes from a place of wellness and healthiness. Like it doesn't take away from you and your garden and what you created, what you built for yourself, what you put the work in towards, whether that's your peace, whether that's your inner world, your stability, how you show up for yourself. Like you don't need something or anybody coming in and taking away with that. Okay. You don't need nobody taking away from that. And also asking you to take your time. You're adapting from one energy into another. It's like I know how to uh it's like I know how to take care of myself. I know how to even show up in love. I know how, in certain ways, like, yeah, we all have work to do, but I know what I bring to the table. I know what I've worked so hard on myself and in my life, in my realm. Now it's time for me to integrate this and use my intuition and discernment in a way. Because it feels like you're dating from a different lens or from a different vibe or energy now, a more matured energy, more intentional energy, anxiety, fear. So there is like, you might overthink this. Like, I did a reading too recently for someone, and it's kind of the same energy where she was kind of unsure how to go about dating. Like, she couldn't tell whether she still needed to heal, whether it was like how to go about it. Am I ready to date? So it's almost like you're taking your training wheels off of your bike. So Not that you haven't dated before, but you're dating in a different type of vibration. Does that make sense? Okay, you have secrets and lies, money matters, faded feelings, ulterior motives. So like this is the past energies that I feel like, yeah. So you have secret and lies that says not everything here is what it seems. Lies, omissions, double lives could be distorting the connection. Um, I feel like you could have dealt with a situation where something was not what it seems, or you found out something about a person. They might have made up a lot of excuses about, oh, I gotta, I can't see you because I gotta do this, I gotta do that. My money's not looking right. Um, this could be someone that you're finally releasing, or you've made it up in your mind that you need to let this person go. So it's like moving forward, what to expect in your love life is that yes, these things happen. I feel like you're in a space where you're equally like ready for something real. Um, but it's like making sure that it is safe enough to pass the entry point. Like at first it's like I'm gonna have to talk to you through the screen door or through the gate. I'm not gonna give you the gate code until I know that this is safe to fully trust. It's like you're dating from a different vibration and energy, different standards, different boundaries that are set. Because I feel like this was the past energies that you dealt with. Um, yeah. So it's not to say that you won't meet somebody or that somebody you're talking to won't play a significance, but it's like don't forget that people have to have access to you. You know, they can't just, or you give them permission whether they have access to you. They don't just get to come in your inner world. Um, they don't get the access of your garden, of the fruits of your labor, your fruits of the spirit, all your hard work that you've done on yourself, your peace, your environment, your home, access around your children, things like that. It's like there's certain levels to it, and some people may never get past the gate, and they damn well shouldn't be past the gate sometimes, right? So that's what I'm getting. Spirit just doesn't want you to forget that. I don't feel like Spirit wants you to worry so much about who and what's coming in, because they want you to focus on you're the most important significant player in your love game. And not like as love is a game, but like you play a significant role here. So whoever comes in your spirit, you discern who gets access to you by holding your energy in high regard and sacred regard. It's like, what's the secret code? I'm not going to just give it to you. I'm not just going to give it out to everybody. Access only, private access only. All right. All right. So that's what I'm seeing for you, sis. I hope that that was helpful. I know it's not like what's coming in love per se, but that was what they wanted you to know. Your divine team. So I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. Um, So I'm sending much love to you as always, sis. Take care of yourself. Be blessed, be safe, and I'll talk to you in divine time. All right. So, all right. All right, Yaminah, I got your submission. I'll add you to the list. Any questions you guys want to ask? There is topics that you can choose from. Mix and match combos are available. Cash App or PayPal only. Non-refundable. Timestamps will be available next to each person's name on the list. You guys can come back and watch this for the replay. Okay. All right. So Anonymous F, let's get your timestamp. It is 19, or is that 16? I can't tell. Let me see if it changed. If it turns to a 2, I know that's a 20. 47, 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 9, 20. Okay, yeah. 20 minutes. Okay. All right, Miss Anonymous F. Okay, so all right. Thank you, Yaminah. I appreciate it, sis. I'll add you on. All right, so Anonymous, two topics. How is this person feeling about you but won't say? Okay. All right. Spirits. Ask for permission to tap into Anonymous F. You know who she is. Ooh, I almost dropped my cards. Her person of interest in question, only what you will allow me to know and to see, and what ultimately you want her to know. In regards to how this person actually is feeling about her but won't say. What is this person feeling about her but won't say? What is this person feeling about her but won't say? Yes, thank you. Y'all hit the like button. I greatly appreciate that. Show some love. Okay, person. Hmm. You guys have like a love hate, but not literally hate, but like it's friction. It's like I admire you, but at the same time, it's like you get on my nerves. Because I was hearing Avant separated. I don't feel like it's that much of like that disdain is not. I don't feel like it's that, but it is like it's kind of yeah, like I admire things about you. I'm attracted to you. I like your vibe when things are good, but sometimes I just don't understand you. Like I don't know what pleases you, what satisfy you. Sometimes I feel like you're insatisfiable. If that's the right way to put it. With disagreements, it's like you guys bump heads a lot. Um, I don't know if y'all recently had an argument. Y'all could have recently had an argument. Let's see. Just some sort of like um almost like this person feels like you're combative, like they like that you have your own mind. They like it's like they see you as a confident person, like a self-assured woman, but there's times where they feel like you can be a bit combative at times, stubborn, like you guys bump heads. Could be over small stuff too. Let's see. Rushing things, honeymoon phase, power couple, undefined. Part of the reason too that this person is conflicted at times is like you both give off this mixed signal like we're together, but then we not really together. You don't get to say, you don't get to tell me what to do. We're not even like together for real or something along the lines of that. And even if this person is like also in agreement that, it's not official or we don't know what this is or we're just filling it out, even if it's that type of sentiment there's still an element of it where this person feels like you guys would be good together with the power couple card, but it's like you guys have your moments where it's beautiful, it has all this potential with the honeymoon phase, and then rushing things is like one of you may want a commitment or want something specific and the other person doesn't, or they feel like it's not time yet. It may have even felt like, I kind of rush into doing something with you, or you feel like you rush into something with him. Um, yeah, it's just, I feel like it's a lot of confusion with the undefined card at the bottom, not really sure what this is. It says you share energy, time, and maybe even intimacy, but no one's naming what this is. If you feel uncertain, it's because the foundation is unclear. Yeah, this person, for whatever reason, feels like they put in an X amount of work into this connection, a lot of effort. They've given a lot. They've shown you something in a practical way or shown up for you in financial ways. And they just feel like they're not getting what they deserve, or they're not getting what they want, or again, like they don't know how to please you. It's just like, I just don't get it. I don't know what to do. Um, So them not giving you, giving you that gift is kind of a little bit of a power play, in my opinion. Like it feels strategic in a way. It feels like a little slight bit of a punishment type of vibe. I'm not gonna lie. But other than that, that's what I'm getting from that energy. Let's see what else you asked. Will be like, what will it look like for the both of you? Like a real divine love interest energy. What will that look like? What energy does that look like for you? Let's see. Let's clear this energy up. Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, I got you, sis. The songs you've been receiving. Okay. All right, I got you. So I haven't updated the list. After Erica is Yaminah, and then after Yaminah will be Palos. Thank you, Spirit, for your divine guidance, truth, and clarity. What does divine love energy look like? What does divine love energy look like for Anonymous F and her divine partner? Aligned love energy. What does that look like for her? What does that look like? This could come after a time of disappointment in love, almost like where you feel like giving up. Um, Someone might betray your trust, or you just feel like you can't trust anyone really. Like you can't trust the longevity of a connection. This person will come in, and I feel like you might slightly be in your head about this person. Um, because they're gonna come in like at a time that it's not ideal, no, but it's like it's really not ideal. Like you could be really done or just have cut somebody off. Like it's like this person enters your life really fast, or it seems like it's too soon, it's too early, too soon. With the anxiety card, you might be um kind of worried about if this person comes in, like what's their motives, what's their intentions, can I trust this person? This person might be a little too lighthearted for you at first, because you might be in a melodramatic energy, and this person comes in and it's like they're happy-go-lucky, they're motivational, funny, charismatic. It's just like a lot of energy, or they're a motivated person, and they try to motivate you, and you're like, slow up, slow up. Like, what's your intention? What do you want? Okay, let's see. What will this energy look like? Divine. Lingering X. Yeah, it's almost like you just let go of somebody. You just let go. Um, could have been somebody that you either are still talking to this person, or this person is still in your energy field, in a sense like you haven't fully let them go, and your person, like the divine aligned energy comes in. This person is easily someone that you're attracted to, but you almost are like, I don't know about this. But what you're going to find is that this person actually encourages you to love yourself. That's the divine part of it. With the loving yourself card, this person is going to encourage you to focus on you, invest in yourself in a healthy way, where they're not taking away from you, your energy. They're not trying to rush you. And that's what's different. It's not performative. It's not fake, a fake gentleman being fake charming, It's 7-Eleven here, so that might be a message, but it's not giving that um fake, nice guy energy until they get what they want from you, and then they dip off or something crazy, or then once they get in your pants and they're gone. It's not giving that. The living the dream card is at the bottom, and then look, afraid to love. Yeah, living the dream, it says, living the dream isn't a solo gig. Every day feels like the best plot twist when you're with the one you love. So it's going to be a plot twist. It's going to be something beautiful that comes of this. It's different from what you're used to. It's like it actually is what you've always wanted, but it's under healthy circumstances. This person is meant to come in at a time where you're not looking, or where you're kind of just like turned off by love, because it shows you like you're not you're not anxious, or you're not I wouldn't say desperate. It's not desperate, but it's like anxious, in that state of desire of like, I want something, and because it's here, I'm gonna like try to make it work. I kind of like him, so I'll kind of see where it goes. It's not that. So because it doesn't have that quality of desire, it's almost like, I don't want to deal with nothing. And somebody that's pursuing you comes in with ease. They're presenting something to you that makes you pay attention. They're not forcing you to see them or pay attention. You just do. And that's what kind of builds, I hope I'm explaining this right, but that's what builds um an actual rapport that builds. It's a different type of foundation. Like this person can only have come in after a false foundation crumbled. You know, they're not going to be able to build upon infrastructure that's already, cracking and falling apart. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting. I hope that that makes sense. I hope, or you see where I'm getting at. Like, hopefully, I'm explaining this clear. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up for you. And I feel like you're gonna be attracted to them. It's just, it's not like you're not looking for anything. You know what I'm saying? Like when we're looking for a partner, anything or anybody that comes in, we're just like filtering it through. Okay, especially if you get a vibe like there's chemistry or you're attracted, so you might be like, is this the one? Like you'll start adding that energy of desire and idealism onto a person. But when you're just like fuck this, I don't have time for love, get out of my face with that. And then someone comes along that you're not looking for them, you're not under that heavy desire of love, or in a place where you want to date, but there's somebody of quality that presents itself. It's like the paying attention to them is a bit more different. You don't have that same, you're not wearing the rose colored glasses, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So the dating, or not even dating, it's kind of like, let me see what this person is about. Let me be more discerning. Okay. So let's go ahead and tap in. Who am I on right now? I'm currently on Anonymous. Anonymous F. Okay. So Christina, Erica, Yaminah, Palis. That's who I have on my list, but I'm still going down. So, Christina, you are up next. So, Anonymous F says, I hope that was helpful. I'm sending much love to you as always. Be blessed, be safe, take care of yourself in the meantime. And I shall catch you in divine timing. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Hey, sis. All right. Christina, timestamp for you. 3428. All right, Miss Christina, your question was, let's see. Does Let's see. Or do I, me, myself, okay, see you having multiple suitors this year, like being taken out on dates or courted by different suitors to see who's best for your future husband. Okay. All right, let's see. All right. Yeah, you'll be after Christina, Erica. Thank you, Spirit, for divine guidance, truth, and clarity. All right, Spirit. Is there going to be a group or multiple suitors courting, dating, to where Christina is able to sort through her husband this way? You know what she's asking, Spirit? For some reason, I feel led to pull from this deck too. I might clarify one card from the romance ones, the love ones, but these ones, I'm feeling these. I'm feeling them. Let's see. Multiple suitors. Thank you. Okay. Roots. You're gonna have some choices in love, yes. It could be a couple of people. I don't see like a big roster, but you do have some options. Yeah, you might have a couple of people that are going to be more, because I feel like you have people that are interested or people that like you or will be attracted to you, but there's only so many that are actually confident enough to ask you out. So, and this is because of the essence, your energy, your aura, perfume and powder, which you're giving off, Empress vibes. So therefore, if I'm an Empress, obviously my match is a whom? An Emperor. So that's not many people that even, see themselves as worthy or see themselves as an emperor or believes themselves to at least become that, is what Spirit's saying. So like these can be people in like your work environment or environment that you frequent at. So it could be like the gym, somewhere where your energy is included in, like, as it says, collaborating or contributing. So work, it could be gyms, if it's a church, something like that, somewhere where your energy is extended. I see two people at the most. It's like two like energies that's coming through. You will have a choice because you have the crossroads cards at the bottom of the deck. One of these people could be African or something, or from the Caribbean or something. It could be West Indian, West. I didn't mean to say West Indian again, or tried to. So maybe there's something to that. But wisdom is at the bottom of the deck, which is the Queen of Swords. So you do have a choice or decision. I'm not getting 100% that the two will be your husband, but it's like, um, yeah, it's like something familiar. It could be a familiar person or just a familiar space. I'm kind of getting like a little bit of both. And then someone new. Okay. Yeah. Someone new. And there's a interracial couple in this card. So it could be somebody that's either of a different ethnicity than you or different culture than you. There's something different, or where they're from. Because remember, like I said, something with this person being from a specific place or somewhere different, maybe. Um, yeah, so it says someone unexpected can soon shift your perspective on love. You're not done discovering what your heart is capable of. So that's what they're here to show you, that your love, like, you're not done, experiencing love. Like, don't cap yourself, don't limit yourself, and it may not be all about race or something different in that regard, but be open to something, like, don't go into it focusing on future husband. And that's just dating in general. Doesn't matter who you meet, who you have like a little vibe with, or if you develop a crush or somebody develop a crush or vibe with you, like keep it open into the unknown to explore the connection, because it's like something about a love chapter to a degree where you're not selling yourself short, you're not lowering your standards, you're not allowing your time to be wasted, but it's like it's a flow. There's something to it that's significant. It can be something sweet. And as long as it is something that, contributes, something that feels like it has like a familiar depth to it, it feels like home, this person feels safe. Um, if it gets to a place where maybe someone is not able to give or show up in a way that you deserve, because like I said, I don't feel like these people are the one. I don't see that. Yeah, I don't feel like this is completely like a direct path to the one, per se, like through dating suitors, that it's going to be like your husband comes through that way. I don't feel like your husband is going to come through any type of scenario in a way that you have control, or where you could kind of calculate like, oh, this is most likely how it's going to happen. It's not going to happen that way. Like, it's not that. It's going to be something that you can't um stir the pot, put your hand in, prep, plant yourself. Like, it's not going to happen that way. Yeah. Yeah, with the playing games, I'm not getting it as literally somebody playing games with you, but like trying to like, let me be strategic. Is it going to happen this way? Could it? It's You're not going to be able to plan that. It's not going to happen in that way. Okay, yeah, but I do see some suitors. I see two specific ones that stand out more, at least maybe where a date actually goes through, actually happens, rather than somebody like presenting it to you, or people like flirting with you but nothing happens. It seems like it's two specific people or two specific energies or opportunities that come through. Okay, hopefully that makes sense or answers your question, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. um yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, sis. So I hope that made sense, or that was helpful, or like I said, made sense. But yeah, so much love as always. I'm gonna close this energy out. All right. Okay. Erica, let's see. You were up next, sis. Let's get your time. Let's see. 43 minutes. Exactly 43 minutes. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so how does this specific person feel, and what is the potential outcome? Mm, a potential outcome. Spirit asks for permission to tap into Eric's energy, the person in question, this person's feelings, a potential outcome. This person in question's energy, emotional realm energy that you allow us to tap into and see. This person's higher self gives us permission to know and to see in truth, no cloaking, no deception, no trickster, familiar spirit energy, bind you, block you. What is this person's, how does this person feel? Is there emotional energy towards Erica or about her? And what's the potential outcome? Okay, manifestation, magician energy, mastery, eight of pentacles. Nostalgia is the six of cups. Bottom of the deck, defeat with the 10 of swords. I'm going to use a different deck here. This person's feelings. Okay. This person's energy feels like familiar, or you both feel like a familiar energy. It feels comfortable, but it's also like certain things that I feel like this person, they want to manifest. Hmm. I feel like this person is in the phase where they feel like they need to impress you. Um, Something about this person's energy feels like it either is reminiscent of a past situation that you, like a person you've dated before, something like that, or they could feel this way, but I feel like it's this person. Confusion, exhaustion, and hope, love. You both are trying to feel this out. It's like, I want something here. I want to see like what could be, but I don't know. It feels like this person is trying to do something that they've always done or what's always worked for them, but at the same time they're adding like fear into it or doubt into it with the defeat card. They can also get a hint from you that you're open to them, but to an extent. It's like you're afraid of repeating something in your past. So confusion, exhaustion, and hope with the love card at the bottom of the deck. This is how both of you may feel in regards to love in general. You're confused, but you still are hopeful. You still want something. You still want to experience love, but you're tired. That's the vibe that it's given, and it feels like you guys are mirroring each other to an extent. Like, feels like this. Feels like this person wants to create something with you, or like, I just keep getting that, but it's not clear as to what though. I just get that this person might be experimenting or trying to figure out like what they're, this is weird. Hold on, girl. I'm gonna clarify with this love deck. I don't really feel like this person really knows exactly. Okay, I'll put it like this. It's, I know I want to experience something with this person. Like, I like them enough to where I want to see how things progress between the both of us. Like, maybe build off of the rapport or the connection that we already do have, or create some type of memories or something like that. I keep getting that, or it's something that they felt before that they want to experience again, but there's also something that they've experienced before that they don't want to experience it again. And they feel the same energy coming from you. Like, you're tired, you still want love, you're hopeful. I'm trying this again. But then again, I don't know if it's worth being open to. I don't know if it's worth giving my energy to. But at the same time, here I am. So it's like a limbo. It's a little bit of a confusion too, energy, but you do have the confusion card. Anxiety was beneath the love card. So this, they may feel a lot of uncertainty and anxiety because it's like they want something, but at the same time they fear it because they don't know what's to come. And same thing with you. Um, you might keep this person as an option while you might be open to somebody else. Could be the potential outcome with an open relationship. So you might like this person, but it might be something where you feel like it's not 100%, um, not something 100% that I feel comfortable with investing or putting my energy or hope into, all of my desires and vision into. There might be someone else that you fall into interest with or curiosity about, or just being open to like, this isn't my only option here. Let me like be open to someone else as well. If even if there isn't another person there yet, it's like the idea of that. Or it very well could be somebody that you start, feeling attracted to, feeling open minded to, especially if this person is too fickle or they act too slow, they're not moving. Um, because I feel like you're like, either you do something or you don't do something. Like, I like you, but the ambiguity, I'm not feeling it. That's kind of the vibe I get from this. Um, I don't know, because I understand this. I've kind of felt a vibe like this before in a situation. Like you could like a person, there's nothing wrong, but both of you guys are kind of afraid to fully name what you guys are feeling. You like each other, but you're not really making it flat out known. And it's like, well, why don't you say something? Well, no, why don't you say something? Why don't you do something? Well, why don't like it's waiting, it's this tic-tac-toe or this uh tag you're it and nobody's moving type of vibe. And I feel like you might get to a point where you get tired of that shit, you know. But yeah, that's what I'm getting as far as this energy is concerned. For you, Erica, yeah, shoot, there may even be like feelings here, or you feel like your heart is open to this person. If not, like you already care or love this person, but it's something about it that's like, okay, well, what's what? It feels halted. It feels, yeah, okay. All right, that's what I'm picking up, sis. I hope that that was clear or makes sense, or maybe confirm something that you've been sensing, been feeling. Okay. All right. So let's close this out. Sending much love to you, sis. As always, take care. Be blessed in the meantime. And I'm going to go ahead and move on here to Yaminah and then Hollis. If anybody else is interested, potentially the list is still open. Okay. All the information is in the description. Make sure y'all read it carefully and thoroughly. Okay. All right, Miss Yaminah. Let's get it. 5208. Okay, let's see. How do they feel in topic 8? Okay, topic 8. What's blocking your love life? Okay. All right, let's clear all the energy. Send love, light, and peace to all previous parties. Amen. Ashe. May the energy be restored to them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Miss Yaminah. Reflection has happened to her energy. The person of interest in question, how does this person currently feel that their higher self, their divine team, gives me permission to know and to see? Ultimately, for Yaminah's sake, for clarity, truth, spirit, this person in question, how does this person feel? How does this person feel? I don't know why I just heard Tony's. Well, personally, if it's talking about the Creole seasoning child, we love some Tony's over here now. How does this person feel? Okay. Prosperity, wisdom, and learning. Well, for one, this person really respects you. This could be someone that at one point you respected, or you do respect this person. Um, I feel like you're very attracted to this person's something about like the way that they carry themselves. Like it's very masculine, but their feelings towards you is like a high level of respect. Like this person may feel like they learn from you. You've given them something. Either this person has taken, it's like a token of gratitude or a token of wisdom that they're grateful for, that you extended or you gave something to them. Um, you could have did this in a way actually where they needed to be humbled in a way, but they actually respect it, or they respect it later. Looking back, now they respect it. How does this person feel? courage, trust, resonance, tenderness. Yeah. Whatever this energy is, this person is fond of you. Um, with the courage and trust and resonance, their feelings towards you is that your energy does make them feel like they feel safe, they trust you, they feel a connection to you. With the resonance card, they feel a familiarity, a vibe. Um, Even with the tenderness card, the courage though is like, in spite of how you see this person, they may actually feel kind of at times incapable or not as equipped in some way. You're showing them something that they feel like maybe they need to mature in, kind of wisen up in, um, sharpen. This person could feel like they're selfish in comparison to you. It's at the bottom of the leadership card, which is the King of Wands. Um, is compassion, the Queen of Cups. That's you. This, yeah, you could have sunned them. That makes a lot of sense. They have to be humbled. Yeah. But it was in a way, like, even if it was like you being sharp, you telling them about themselves, like they needed to see that, they needed to hear. They trust that what you said or how you operate based off of who they know you to be. They know where you were coming from was pure, it was honest, it was clear, and they needed that. This person admits at times they could be a bit of a coward or avoidant, self-avoidant, not as confident, not as put together as they might think, you know. Um, yeah, and again, going back to the comparison of these two vibes, it's like they felt you were very loving, very compassionate, patient, you showed empathy. And in the past, this person could have been very self-centered, very selfish, or showing like in what ways they've been selfish towards you and how they may still operate in that energy. So yeah, it's like an energy of putting somebody in their place for sure. Yeah. So whatever you said is like it hit them on a way where they know it's true. It resonated. It called this person out. Someone knew. Ooh, child. Okay. I get two energies from this. The first thing that comes through is that this person could have been entertaining somebody new, or if this is the same person that you mentioned, they said that they had a little situation going on or it ended or something. Um, that connection, I feel like, was based off of false pretenses as well. And you could have called that out, or they felt called out as you were calling them out about themselves. It made them look at their situation a little bit deeper. But I also get you will have somebody new in your life. This feels like a chapter that's closing so that you can be receptive to something new, someone that's actually on your level. Okay. This person is not. And I feel like whatever ounce of respect that you did have for them, or you seeing them as like a man well put together, something like that, you see more clearly. You've taken kind of like that grace, that compassion, that love, you pulled that layer back a little bit and you see this person for who they are, someone that kind of yeah, lacks something. Yeah. So that's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm seeing from this. Okay. So that's where this person's at, how they feeling. So we're gonna ask what's blocking your love life, if anything, because sometimes it ain't nothing blocking it. We gonna see though. We gonna see. I'm gonna use these cards. I love these cards right here. We're gonna start off with these first. I'm gonna ask the question, Spirit. We clear out all the previous energies. Send all parties involved their energies back to them in wholeness and fullness and love. Ask for clarity around blockages in Yaminah's life, if there's any, Spirit, where what seems to be blockages, if they're not actual blockages, please reveal what these energies are. Spirit, thank you. Thank you, thank you. What are these energies? Okay. Ancestors come through. Mermaid, clouds. Uh, I yeah, there's no blocks, okay? No, there's no blocks. You have I'm gonna keep these out in this exact formation. So you have ancestors, you have mermaid, clouds, Yemoya, no, and healer. So there are no blockages. I'm gonna tell you straight up what it is. The fact that you have mermaids and Yemoya, that's siren energy, right? You also have ancestors. Your ancestors play a very significant role as far as like how things unfold in your love life, because there's if you're someone that's already connected to your ancestors, you honor your ancestors, you do a lot of ancestral work. That means generational healing. Doing work on yourself is ancestor work, because, especially bloodline work, when you're healing your own generational traumas through you, you're healing your bloodline. So that's ancestor work in itself. And so the fact also, as well, they don't play about who enters your experience. And I feel like you yourself in depth, you don't either. You're not just going to date or marry anybody in hindsight. If you knew that this person would be a detriment to your bloodline, or they would um, further, perpetrate generational blockages and traumas and things like that, you wouldn't want to date that person. Or you knew their ancestors didn't fuck with yours, you wouldn't want to be with them, or their morals, their values, don't align with your life purpose or what have you, you wouldn't want it. So there's that. That's protection. Then the mermaid energy. Um, I know this shit all too well, child. Like your energy, it isn't like a mermaid, your voice, your essence, your energy, it is a signal. It calls out. And some people, these are people that are either have the depth to swim, or they're people that are out on shore looking for someone to save them, to rescue them. These are people that are lustful in spirit. They don't understand your energy. They're drawn to it, but you don't know how to really genuinely connect. They don't really genuinely have the depth to. Some may have sinister intentions of, encapsulating or keeping you stuck, restricted, silencing your voice. It's like mermaid energy attracts, it allures, it's seductive, it's eerie, it's sexy, it's powerful, it's nurturing all at once. It's a very powerful energy, right? There's different layers to siren energy. So you can attract, and even as a healer, as you heal yourself, as you heal others, your energy attracts people. So you're not being blocked. The things that you're experiencing in your love life, a lot of them may be um, significant experiences that you're meant to have. Some, of course, lessons, some of them to expand your capacity. And it's like, if you don't understand your energy, sometimes it could seem like it's a curse. It's not a curse. The top of the deck, Psalms magic. I would say you do need to protect your energy more. Um, Kind of similar to what one of my good sis told me. Same thing. You need to protect your energy, as a siren essence, as an energy that attracts, that allures, that has the capacity to be a safe haven for others, or where people seek um, safety and security in you, or may even seek to silence you, control you, or lust after you. 'Cause there's many sides of the coin that this could resonate. Um, to protect that, and that only your essence, your vibe is respected and revered. Only those people can experience your energy. If you can't swim, you have no business even approaching me. And yet sometimes you already have that ward off, like that says, if you can't swim, if you're not ready to go to the depths, if you fear depth, don't even come near me. So your energy already kind of wards it off in that regard. So you have to kind of understand that, as they say, rejection is in essence really protection in a lot of ways. And I feel like if you look back at certain energies that maybe you were dating, or may have entertained for a time, or may have been even drawn to you, you'll find that something about your energy may have um, it felt like it repelled them in a negative sense, but really it was protection. They weren't ready, or they didn't have the capacity to really respect your energy. Yeah. There's nothing blocking you. And I have my deck in reverse, so it's coming out like that. So you have melancholy and criticism. Stop criticizing yourself. Stop beating yourself up. You have disagreement. These are people that don't vibe with your energy. They're not supposed to. That's why a lot of it doesn't work out. Like, you can attract them, you can gather these different types of energies, but they're just not all worthy. They're not always for you. Okay. And I say this, I've said it before, it's a tough pill to swallow. You'll notice that when you start prioritizing your wellness, you start having better boundaries and standards for yourself, the more self aware you are, the less likely you're going to have a whole roster full of men trying to come at you and date you, because most of them know better. Your energy signals, I just don't have the time. Don't fuck with me. Don't bother me. Some will try it anyway. Some of them will still have the audacity. But even those that have the audacity, or when you try to get to know somebody and date them, even if they really like you, it just doesn't work out because they're just not capable. Some of them will even take themselves off of the chessboard because they're just not capable. They know that there's no winning. They're not ready, or they're not good enough, or so they think. They'll take themselves off. And you'll take that as a rejection, or you'll take it, oh, no one's approaching me. No one's talking to me. Everybody likes me or keeps me in the homegirl field. It's because they like your vibe, but they know better. And that should be a compliment, but I understand, like, if you don't have a whole bunch of bees swarming around your hive, you feel like, yo, honey, it ain't popping, it ain't sweet enough. No. Sometimes that's protection. Just saying. Okay. But yeah, there is no blockages in your love life. It's not. If your signal is saying, I want a man of depth, I want a person of depth, somebody that can swim with me, someone that understands the vibe, understands the energy, doesn't look at it as like um, this mythical creature that is meant to be idealized and lusted after, or even something that intimidates to where they want to control or silence it. Um, Siphon off of it. Like, you want someone that actually understands the depth of you, that can actually swim themselves, that dwells, that also understands their emotions, that understands their subconscious, or is willing to go there, someone that doesn't take offense to you loving yourself, knowing yourself, seeing yourself, and being able to see others. Because that's another thing too about a siren. If you think about sirens, and they're usually depicted with mirrors, it's not all vanity of like, oh, I'm looking at myself, I'm so beautiful. It's inner reflection, and also the ability to see the depths of others. And some people don't like that shit, that you could see, or that you could see them. It's too risky, it's too vulnerable, it's too much exposure, especially if people try to hide, or they're surface level, they're superficial, or they themselves don't see themselves, or don't want to see themselves. So you have to keep that in mind. But yeah, I feel very clearly, ma'am, it has nothing to do with no blockages. You are not blocked. So yeah, in short, that's what I'm seeing for you, sis. I hope that was helpful or makes sense. But yeah, I know, sis. I know. Sometimes it's like, damn, why I got to be the one? Yeah, but I get it. I understand. But yeah, I'm sending much love to you, sis. As always, I appreciate you. Thank you for hopping on. And I will catch you in divine time. All right. So, all right, let's go ahead and tap into Miss Palace. Palace's energy. Let's tap in. Yes, hugs, cyber hugs, energetic hugs. You're welcome. My pleasure as always, sis. Okay, let's go ahead, get Miss Palace time stamp. Let's see where we at. I can't see a damn thing. That is 69. 69. Wait, let's see if it changes. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 70. Yeah, that was 69. Okay. 70 minutes is, I believe, 110, 1 hour 10. Okay. All right, Miss Violet, let's get your question now. So your question is, are you receiving telepathic messages from your future husband? You guys have never met. Within the past week and a half, you've received two R&B songs, Kenny Lattimore, Never Too Busy. Ooh, I like that song. Hey, Gerald Levert, Baby Hold On to Me. I like that one too. Telepathically, and these messages have come on when thinking about your future husband in the morning and the kind of man you envision he'll be. I've never met him, but I do feel God has told me about him last year was right by him. I felt crossed over into my baby holds on to me. You are my special kind. Hey, damn. Okay, let's tap in. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, you know what? Old R&B ain't never hurt nobody. All right, let's see. Spirit, are these telepathic messages that Paulus is receiving? Curl previous energies with love, light, peace. Send Yaminah her energy back to her in wholeness and fullness. Amen. Ashe. So it is. Whoa. What was that? What was that? The star card. Catch your four-leaf clover. Maybe you'll get on. I love that song. Atlantic Stars version came to me though. Let's see, is this telepathic? These messages, these two particular songs, are these telepathic messages from Palace's future husband? Primal, third eye. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna put these back. I'm gonna say yes. Let's keep pulling. The star is like something that's divine. I feel like alignment, something that is meant to get your attention as well. It could also be connected to a wish. The primal energy, there is some sort of something that's trying to get your attention, something that's kind of a dominant energy, powerful energy. I'm trying to make my presence known, very strong. That's what I'm getting from the primal. In the third eye, this is the spiritual. This is the psychic realm or psychic visions. Okay. So in a sense, I do feel like, yeah, these are messages. Are they from your divine future spouse? Is this a telepathic message? These two R&B songs in question that Palace is asking about divine source. Momentum. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. That's clear as fuck. Yes. You have momentum, which is the Eight of Swords, Eight of Swords with the new ideas card, Triumph, Six of Wands, Authority, Emperor energy. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So momentum, this is energy. This could be the airwaves, obviously, right? With the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Swords. This is a message being delivered very clearly, very precisely, and successfully received with the Six of Wands, which is the Triumph card. This was successfully received um, by an authority, energy, emperor, masculine energy. Yes. You felt it, it disarmed you, it could have shocked you in some way, like your energetic body, like you could have felt like a drop in the chest or in the stomach, like something that hit you, or you felt chills or something like that. You might have felt like light-winded real quick. It's you felt the essence, you felt the energy, or it felt like a familiar essence, like I know that I've tapped into this energy, this is my person. Yeah, those are messages. um Whatever it was that you were meant to take away from the songs, it may have not been the whole context of the song, um, but something stood out, or the essence of the energy, like the person conveying the message, the vibration of the music, something is connected to your person. So to answer your question very clearly, very straight to the point, yes. Yeah. And it was well received because you got the gist. It was a success. Like there wasn't much room for confusion. This is just confirmation because you already pretty much knew that. So I feel like when the message was received, you knew who was sending it, maybe even why they sent it. And so you just wanted to confirm. So yeah. So that's why it was successful because you got it. You understood it. Um yeah, that's pretty straight to the point. Like that was I don't really need to dig. It's very straight. Um yeah, it's like a fulfilling because you have the pleasure card as well, the circle, balance, something coming full circle, something that is kind of concluding something that you've already felt or that you've already known, or like as you've been tapping in, you've been journaling, things like that, gathering insight into your person's essence and energy. This kind of confirms certain sentiments about their energy or something, or like your love or the type of lover that they are. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, very straight to the point. I feel like yes, this was your person. Um, the essence, the energy of them. I'm gonna read what this says on the Emperor card because it stands out to me. It says the divine masculine protects and provides. He embodies wisdom, order, and service to others. That's another character of his vibe, his energy. So yeah, yep. All right. So if that's everything, if that's everybody, that kind of sums it up because I don't think anyone else is on the list. Let me just double check before we pop on off of here. Yes, I think that's the list. If no one else is interested, that would conclude this live. If anyone wants a personal reading, an in depth reading, you really want to go in, I got you. It's up to you what you're really looking for. You know, if I feel called to it, right? And also, I do have my divine insight reading for 2026 if you want to tap in into multiple areas of your life. If you are, you know, wanting to prepare, see what's ahead, or just things to work through what you've left behind, maybe what you brought over from the previous 12-month cycle into this new one. And yeah, it's some more shit. It's up to you if you guys would like to tap into that in depth. But yeah, the services are open for those who are aligned with that. So I appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to go ahead and leave the timestamps for those of you that may have missed your reading, or when you come back and you want to watch it again, reference it, sit with it, what have you. So I'm going to put the timestamps. Make sure you guys like this video for you guys to come back and reference if you need, or just show some love to the channel. I would greatly appreciate that. Okay. So y'all be blessed, be safe, take care, enjoy the rest of your night, your day, your evening, wherever you guys are in the world. And until the next reading, live, or what have you, whatever we're doing next, I will see you guys then. Be blessed. Peace. 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 Peace.